Help me to reach 2,000 subscribers. My name is Haley. I'm 30 years old and I've been married to Ethan for 10 years. Tonight, as I stand in front of the mirror adjusting the strap of my dress, something feels wrong. The air feels too still, too heavy, as if it knows something I don't. My boss Daniel is throwing a massive company party at his home, a sleek glass mansion overlooking the city. He insists it's to celebrate our record-breaking quarter, but everyone knows his parties are more about appearances and influence. I've always hated them. But Ethan, my husband, insisted we go. Daniel's been good to you, he said earlier while knotting his tie. It wouldn't hurt to show up and make an impression. Now, standing beside him in the car, I notice how sharply he's dressed. Too sharply. His cologne lingers heavily in the small space, unfamiliar and expensive. I look at him wanting to say something, but his eyes are fixed on the road. When we arrive, the lights from the house spill across the driveway like liquid gold. The laughter and music are already spilling out into the night. Daniel greets us personally at the door, his grin too wide, his eyes too lingering on me. Haley, you look stunning. Ethan's arm stiffens around my waist. Feel it. A tiny silent tension between men that women always notice. Hours pass. I drift between conversations, champagne glasses, and forced smiles. Ethan disappears more than once to take calls, he says. Each time I spot him stepping out onto the terrace, phone pressed to his ear, eyes darting toward the pool where Daniel's assistant, Mia, is laughing with her friends. Mia is everything I'm not. Young, effortless, the kind of woman who makes everyone turn their heads when she enters a room. She started at the company 6 months ago. I trained her. She used to ask for advice about Daniel, about handling pressure, about balancing work and life. I liked her. I trusted her. Now I can't stop watching her. She laughs too easily when Ethan passes by. Once their eyes meet, and he smiles in that small, careful way I used to think was mine alone. My stomach twists. I tell myself it's nothing. It has to be nothing. But when the night deepens and people start leaving, Ethan is nowhere to be found again. Daniel is drunk, slouched in a chair by the fire pit, muttering jokes no one laughs at. I excuse myself to find Ethan. The upstairs hallway is dim, lined with portraits and closed doors. My heels click softly against the floor. One of the bedroom doors is cracked open. From inside I hear whispers. Soft. Urgent. I freeze. It's Ethan's voice. And Mia's. My heart stops for one long, unbroken beat before it begins to hammer painfully against my ribs. I lean closer. Ethan, stop, Mia whispers. Someone might come. His voice follows, low and rough. No one will. Just one more minute. The sound that comes next isn't words. It's the soft gasp of lips meeting, the rustle of fabric. I step back as if struck. My vision blurs. The hallway tilts. My breath catches somewhere between my throat and chest, refusing to come out. I want to scream, to kick the door open to make them see me. But I can't move. I stumble into the nearest bathroom and lock the door. My reflection stares back at me, pale and trembling, mascara smudged under my eyes. My chest heaves. I can still hear faint laughter from downstairs, as if the world hasn't just collapsed. For 10 years I've built my life around this man. Through hard times, through nights we couldn't pay bills, through moments when love was the only thing that held us together. And now in one stolen breath it's gone. Minutes or hours pass before I finally step out. The house is quieter now. Ethan appears at the bottom of the staircase, adjusting his shirt cuffs, pretending calm. When he sees me, his face brightens instantly. There you are, he says. I was looking for you. His lie hits me like a physical blow. Really? I ask softly. Where were you looking? He blinks, caught off guard. Just around. Needed some air. The terrace. I stare at him, searching for a trace of guilt. His voice is steady, his smile convincing. If I hadn't heard it myself, I'd believe him. That realization hurts most of all. Mia passes behind him, her hair slightly messy, her cheeks flushed. She doesn't meet my eyes. The drive home is silent. Ethan hums to the music, tapping the steering wheel like nothing happened. I sit with my hands clenched in my lap, nails biting into skin, forcing myself not to speak. Not yet. When we reach home, he pours himself a drink. You're quiet tonight. I meet his gaze, my voice shaking. How long? His hand freezes midair. What? I take a step forward. How long have you been sleeping with Mia? The glass slips from his hand, shattering on the tile. His expression flickers from shock to anger to something else, fear. Haley, that's insane. What are you talking about? I laugh, a sharp broken sound. I heard you. Stairs. At Daniel's. For a moment he says nothing. Then he exhales, shoulders sagging. It was a mistake, he mutters. I was drunk. It didn't mean anything. I feel the last thread inside me snap. 10 years, Ethan. 10 years, and you threw it away for someone who doesn't even know who she is yet. He steps closer. Haley, please. You've been distant for months. You're always working, always tired. I didn't plan for this to happen. His words cut deeper than I expect. For a second, I want to believe him. I want to believe there's a version of this where I'm not standing in the ruins of my marriage. But that's the thing about betrayal. It poisons everything, even the memories that used to feel safe. I walk past him straight into our bedroom and pull out a suitcase. You can stay here tonight. I'll go. He tries to stop me, grabbing my wrist, his voice trembling. Haley, please. Don't do this. I look at him, really look, and realize I don't know him anymore. Maybe I never did. I didn't do this, I whisper. You did. I close the door behind me, the sound final, like the click of a lock on something that will never open again. Outside, the night is cold, the air sharp against my skin. I walk without knowing where I'm going, only that I can't stay. Somewhere behind me, I imagine Ethan standing in the doorway, realizing what he's lost. But maybe he won't. Maybe he'll just pour another drink and tell himself it wasn't his fault. As for me, I finally understand something I should have long ago. Love can survive mistakes, but it cannot survive deceit. And as the first light of dawn touches the sky, I promise myself that I will never let someone make me feel small again.